All right. Are we good?
I'll check.
Can you see us there, Adam? All right. It's 0-2. We're at the 0-2 count. One out. Runner at second base. No score. Top of the second. Ground ball to shortstop. Over to first base. That's two down. Runner moves to third base. All right. Howie's.
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay. Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Appreciate you. See you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Adam got us fixed. Knew we were going to have to do that before this was over. So I have no idea who's done what this inning, but we got a runner at third base and two outs. And start swings at a breaking ball. This is Caden Polish. Strike one. Swing and a miss. High heat right there. It's a nice looking throw right there. Pitch.
Yeah, his velocity. We talked about it when nobody could hear us, but it's definitely up this year for Miranda.
So 0-2 count. Throws him outside. A ball and two strikes. Again, 3 up, 3 down for each team in the first. And got a runner on base here with two outs. So 1-2 count, trying to get out of the inning. Paints the corner with a fastball. Man, that ball had life on it right there. Good job by Miranda getting out of trouble here. It is no score through 1.5, and we'll just keep it right here since we've been on mute the whole time. So, you good? Okay, all right. Got a positive, firming hand from the crowd. So we're back on. So Tigers will come up. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Tigers. It'll be Temez, Jordan Temez, new member of the Tigers this season. Trenton Bruton and Gabe Sod will be due up here. And no score as we go to the bottom of the second inning. And a beautiful but windy day here at Price Field. Welcome. District opener, 1 o'clock. Again, stay tuned for Game 2 of this series. Will be Thursday at 1 o'clock. Stephen will have that one as I'm going to be out of town. So, because the schedule said it was on Friday.
we just found that out today. So.
Yes. So, anyway, that's the one thing about a baseball schedule. It's fluid. It's only a suggestion.
Especially during spring break, they decide what they want to do because there's no school, so they don't have to worry about that.
Exactly.
We got it. You know, Crandall comes in 6 and 7. Tigers are 8-2 and 1, and on the early season, and we're going to get a look right here at Jordan Temez, who's kind of a replacement for Adrian Baston, our superstar senior last year, and he's running down balls in center field last year and batted leadoff, so he got a 4-hitter here now with Jordan Temez.
Long, lots of limbs going on here. Long legs. Good-looking player. We got to see him a little in the early games and certainly made an impact. He comes in hitting .303. There's a shot over second base. First hit of the ball game. I don't know how the other guy got on.
It was a double. I just looked it up on Game Changer.
All right, good. Was that the leadoff man last inning?
It was the second
2.
batter.
Okay.
Adam Jordan hit a double, the catcher.
Okay. Of course, that's why he wasn't running. So, okay. Very good. So they're giving up 1 hit. 2 strikeouts for Miranda. So, man on, no outs here for the Tigers. Good lead at first. Easy back for Temez.
It was a good job of hitting there by Temez. That ball was on the outside corner, and he just took it to right field, took what the pitcher gave you.
That's what you got to do today with that wind blaring in. You need to hit line drives and ground balls. Throw home, show bunt. Ball in for a strike one here to Bruton. Trenton Bruton's having a nice early part of the season, too, hitting .357.
And he was a big, kind of an unknown last year and came and did a great job in right field.
Took over that job.
He did.
No balls in the strike. Going to throw over again to Temez. Looks like he can run. I think this is a team. I think Coach Autry said it's one of his faster teams he's ever had.
When you know how he likes to run and make people make plays, so if you got a lot of speed, that's going to be great.
0-1 here to Bruton. Throw in, shows bunt. Takes the ball. He a little off the plate. Looked like he was going to get a strike call there for a minute. Umpire looked it over. It's a good location on a pitch, showing bunt right there, about a ball off the plate or so. One count. Early show on the bunt. He's going to step off.
I think Evan Gardner, the pitcher for Crandall, is a sophomore as well. He's a big kid for a sophomore.
Yeah, he was a second-team all-district guy last year. 1-1. Another take. 2-1 here by Bruton.
That's a pretty good take right there. The ball was low, but it was right over the plate for Bruton, but he pulled it back. Didn't want to make a mistake with his bunt.
2 balls in the strike. Runner goes. Bunts it foul. I don't know if the wind's died or it's just changed directions. It doesn't seem like it's blowing in on us as hard
Quite
anyway.
as much, no. Temez was running on that. It was a running bunt, I think, and Bruton couldn't get it down though.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes. He had a pretty good jump.
He did. I think he could have stole that right out.
Still showing bunt. And slash. Takes the ball. 3-2. Good competitive at bat right here. Just battling.
Yeah, situation where if you're a pitcher, you probably could just take the out. You know he's bunting early in the count. Now he's probably not, but you never know with Coach Autry.
That's for sure, especially if he trusts you. So here's the full count. Slashing again, fouls it off. We will slash more than just about any team in the country. Although we have run across some guys that are doing it as well. Crandall seems like it was one that might do that.
Last year, yeah, I remember them doing some of that.
Walked him. Man, that's a good at bat right there. Really worked hard on that one.
That's a frustrating thing if you're the defense too, because they're going to give you an out, and instead you end up walking the guy because he's battling, and you're trying to be too fine with that pitch.
So first and second now, no outs. Gabe Sod steps up. Definite bunt situation. Foul tip.
That was a curveball that was breaking away. I mean, it looked kind of like what they call that sweeper nowadays.
Yep.
You know, it just kind of kept going, and Sod got it off the end of his bat.
Tough pitch to try to get down.
They're crashing with their first baseman, so you want to try to get this down the third base line.
Showing bunt again. He does. Third base side. Pitcher goes there. Throws it to first. Sacrifice complete. First and second now with 1 out.
Now batting, number 14,
Walker Smith. I know last weekend I was watching the game on Game Changer, and he was at the bat, up the plate at the bottom of the 7th, and it just stuck. I'm like, what happened? Oh, he had a walk-off.
Yeah.
So they'll come back and fix that in a little bit, and they did. So
Guess they ran out of the dugout.
yes, they did.
Like a situation like Walker, you mentioned it in the pregame. You know, he came on late in the season, kind of earned himself some at-bats late in the season and into the playoffs, and kept it going this year.
That's when we were talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
He really did, and he over in Hallsville, he had a really good series at DH. So you got a second and third situation now with one on. With one out, 1-0 count. Got Sean
Like that utility player.
fouls it straight back. No, he would have been the emergency catcher last year if you'd had to do that, or if Josh would have pitched. Got lots of guys that have thrown meaningful innings on this team.
Really have, and that's kind of unusual this point of a season.
Expecting a low-scoring game. Infield is drawn in here. Curveball in for a strike. Good pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Smith.
That's one thing. I was looking at Crandall's game changer. They played 13 games. They hadn't scored a ton, but they haven't been giving up a ton of runs either.
Little bleeder through the infield would look good, and they're going to do a squeeze. Safety squeeze, going to have to hurry, and the ball gets away. Walker Smith will go to. They're going to hold him up and come back to first, but 2 runs will score. Second baseman was slow getting over to the bag, and then didn't make a good play on the ball, and so they will score 1 run on the sacrifice and get another on an error. So RBI for Smith. Good execution there, Steven.
It really was. That's make them make a play. That's the Autry signature. But the second baseman was really slow getting over there. That's what's going to be happening right there.
Yep.
And he doesn't.
That's not fun play. I played that position, and you did too.
It's hard to get there.
It's not a fun position.
Especially in this wind, the ball's tailing away from you a little bit.
There's a drive. Good job by Medrano. Got a chance to score a run. They're sending him home from second. Here comes the throw. Going to be a one-hopper. He's safe. Comes in standing up. So Tigers with a 3-0 lead here. Good job by Sean Medrano. How about that?
Yeah, great approach, just taking that ball again the other way. And I like to see that by the Tiger hitters. Taking what this pitcher's giving you. He's trying to pitch the ball outside. He's going to have to do something different if they keep doing that.
So still only 1 down. Here's Blake Phillips. Runner at first base. Shows bunt. Puts it down in front of the plate. Catcher plays it. He doesn't play it clean. He will be safe.
That ball had a lot of backspin.
Yes, it did. Coming off of that turf,
Yeah,
it was not a simple play.
No.
We're going to give him a hit.
Yeah, might as well.
What about on Walker? That's a sack bunt,
That's a
though.
sack bunt
So
and an error, I
then an
think,
error
so.
on the throw, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. That's what I got. So, going to have a little meeting at the mound, first and second. No, 1 out and 3 runs across with Connor Perkins stepping in. If I remember right, this is kind of what cost Crandall last year,
I think it was.
especially in Corsicana at the home game. The game over there was like 1-0
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
a worse wind than this, and it's about 50 degrees. That was one of the coldest days
Yeah,
I think
that
I've
was-
ever.
It was. And I think it was 1-0 till late, and then we got a few runs late.
Yeah, I
So
might have
think
been up
the score
6,
was-
something like that. Yeah.
So, but
So here's Connor Perkins, leading hitter for the Tigers, steps in. Big hole up the middle. He shows bunt, going to work the third baseline. It's going to go foul. We'll bunt you to death.
yeah, for sure. Gardner there, he threw again that sweeper or whatever. It's breaking quite a bit, and that's probably why Perkins bunted that foul, because it had so much break on it.
Here's the throw home. Shows bunt, takes 1 up and out that time, 1-1.
The second baseman's getting over there quick now. Learned a little bit of a lesson there.
Because the first baseman is crashing with first and second, so takes. Oh, curveball got in there. That's a little different break than the other one.
Yeah, that wasn't quite so horizontal. It was a little bit more vertical break on that pitch.
More traditional curveball there. Miranda down, just staying loose in the bullpen. 1-2. Ground ball to the left side, in the hole side. Backhand by the shortstop, long throw. Perkins beats it out. Speed comes into play right there.
That was a hard read there for Wickersham. He probably had a chance at third and really didn't have much chance at first. I think Asa tried to go to the third with that one, but I'm not sure he'd have got him anyway.
Probably had more of a chance at third. Here we go. Easton Autry, bases loaded, 1 out. Nowhere to put him. Going to be hard to pitch around him.
Last time we saw Easton, he was hurt, so we know his offseason he's gotten better. And
hit a
balls out of Globe Life Field, I guess.
Hit a 550-yard foot home run, not yard, 550-foot home run at Globe Life. So, yeah, I think he's all right. He's got 3 home runs for the early season. Today would be a little tougher. Certainly not impossible. A little off the end of the bat, fouled on the left side. I guess if you can hit one 550, you can probably hit one 280 down the right field line. I know it says 308, but I don't know if I'm buying that.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but yeah, I wouldn't think the wind's going to keep him from going deep if he got a hold of one.
Here's the 0-1. Good take. They got the pitch they wanted. A couple of balls off the plate, but he was able to hold up. And again, if you're used to watching a game here at Price Field with much better angles and closer, we got a static camera because Adam's not here. So that's popped straight up high in the middle of the field. Center fielder is coming. Comes a long way. They're going to tag him. Got one hop. Does he beat the tag? They got him.
I think they got him too.
Yep, they got him. Pretty good throw there by the center fielder, Hankins, to one hop, and the catcher did a good job. It was on the right side of the bag of the plate, but able to get him. Coach Autry being aggressive right there as we got a fly out and a throw out. But the Tigers get 3 runs on 5 hits to take a 3-0 lead going into the third. We'll take a quiet second here, and we'll be back for the third inning coming up after this. All right, we're back here at Price Field. Go to the top of the third here. Steven's going to run the next 3 for you.
All right, leading off for the Pirates is the first baseman, Andrew Gardner, big number 21.
Guess he's brothers with the pitcher, huh?
I think so.
They resemble each other.
They both about the same size, too. He fouls the first one off down the right side over by the Pirate dugout. Tigers lead at 3-0 and picked up 3 in the bottom of the second. There's a pitch in strike right on the outside corner for strike 2. Miranda getting ahead of the count. Looks in. Here's the 0-2. It goes a little further outside, which is a good idea right there, but off the plate and the ball.
A couple of really good hits in that last half inning, Stephen. Temez and Medrano, really good solid line drives going the other way.
Here's the 1-2 curveball in for strike 3 and catches Andrew Gardner looking at that pitch.
Man, that's a nice curveball right there. That ball had a lot of break and it was sharp.
Yeah, it was, it was coming in right around his waist, almost like it's going to hit him, and breaks right into the zone.
Yeah, you threw that thing right at the hip. Makes it, it's hard to do anything after that.
And here's Alan Sindo. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Miranda, I love that he's getting ahead in the count. That's against a team like this, you want to do that. Here's the 0-1. Line drive up the middle, but Temez is playing pretty shallow and gets it. Smart play right there. With the wind blowing in like this, he's playing right on that C and was able to get that line drive.
And no false steps on it. You know, no, oh, is it over my head? I mean, he had a great read right off the bat. Comes up and makes a play.
That'll bring up number 6, the center fielder, Maddox Hankins. Threw out the runner in the last inning. He's going to foul a ball back into the net.
A nice 8-2 to end the inning. Double play.
That's from the left side, so Miranda's kicks and pitches a outside corner, but it's a ball. It's a little bit out. Evens the count 1-1 here with 2 outs in the top of the third. Tigers leading it 3-0. Miranda delivers a pitch. Nice pitch right there. Fastball outside corner. Perfect spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Miranda kicks and fires. It just misses on the inside corner. That was a nice changeup, I believe.
0-2. That was. Sometimes those 0-2 pitches don't get called, right?
That's true. We've seen it a lot. Here's the fastball up. That's going to run the count full. It's 3-2 now.
That's his first full count, isn't it?
I think so. Hankins stands in. Payoff pitch. Swung on foul back. Hankins hanging in there. Miranda's ready. Goes through his windup and delivers. Fastball low. He's going to walk him. So he walked the leadoff batter. He's the third batter of this inning. Leadoff batter wrote the lineup.
Go back to that 0-2 pitch or 1-2 pitch, whatever it was, it didn't get called.
Yep. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Gage Wickersham. Wickersham also bats left-handed, throws right, playing shortstop. Here's the pitch. It's inside, just off the plate. So he's not giving a whole lot on the inside corner, it looks like. A little more on the outside.
You know, the reason that Miranda really hadn't pitched as much over the last couple of years is because he hasn't thrown strikes consistently the way he would like or need.
Runner's going. Portilla throws
Got
down.
him. Oh,
It was close. Makes it really close.
That was
He got
a great
good jump.
slide
Yeah,
and
he
a
got
great
good jump
slide.
and a slide. So Hankins going to steal the base there after the walk.
Josh did a good job throwing the ball down there, I think. Got to put it right on the bag.
And it's against the wind blowing straight in his
Yeah.
face.
It will make it kind of hang, won't it?
Yep. So here's a 2-0 to Wickersham. Way outside, 3-0.
And he has had no trouble
Yep.
in the zone. Got to collect himself.
Yeah, he's been really good early in the game, getting that first pitch strike, and then after walking Hankins, he's struggling here with Wickersham. 2 outs in the inning, though, and 3-0 count. In for a strike. Wickersham's taking that pitch all the way.
Seems like we've seen that location.
Yeah, it did look pretty familiar. On 3-0, it's a strike.
Yep.
Wow.
0-2 or whatever. It's not. And that's almost universal, it seems like.
It
It
is.
doesn't matter who's behind the plate.
Shouldn't change the strike zone, but it seems to everywhere. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Way outside, so he's going to walk Wickersham, so we'll have first and second now after 2 walks after getting 2 quick outs.
Yeah, I figured Corbin Hall coming out. I figured he might be due for a visit.
Corbin probably going to just try to settle him down, remind him to work ahead. It seems like when he gets behind, he lets things get a little bit out of control maybe. So you got to get ahead early and make them swing the bat.
Can't let that non-call on the pitch you thought you deserved to take you out of your game.
Yep. It's going to bring up James Wilson, who struck him out last at bat.
So, see if he can get over it, if the coaching visit paid off.
Corbin's walking back to the dugout, and Tigers are getting ready to reset. Runner on first and second, 2 outs, top of the third. Tigers lead at 3-0. Miranda looks in. Wilson stands in at the plate. Miranda comes set. Checks the runner at second, delivers a fastball down the middle, swung on and missed.
What a baby.
As a good visit then, resulted in a strike. I think that's probably what you say, just attack him with that fastball. Miranda looks in again, checks his runner at second. Delivers another fastball, swung on, fouled off. So quickly up 0-2 on Wilson.
Yeah, his fastball today has been so good. Just go get it in the zone, put it in a good spot, and trust it. And for the most part, it's paid off.
Here's the 0-2. Curveball grounded over to Autry at third base, and he'll just step on the bag to end the inning. So the Tigers, after getting 2 quick outs, then walking 2, then they're able to get an easy ground ball to third base to end the inning, and the Tigers lead it as they head to the bottom of the third, 3-0. We'll be right back. I know a little different than KAND, so we're going to just be quiet for a minute.
All right, here we are back at the the bottom of the third, as the Tigers carry a 3-0 lead with their at bat coming up with Josh Portillo leading it off. Here you go, Steven.
Portillo
Get us some more
stands
runs,
in.
man.
We need a few more. It'd be nice to get them. We missed his at bat last time. There's a little pop up. Looks like the shortstop's going to run over in front of the second baseman and make the catch. Not sure the second baseman would like that much.
No.
Number 8, Jordan.
Stay on your side of the bag.
Exactly. So bring up Jordan Temez, who singled to right center last time up and came around to score. The first of the Tigers.
Yeah, got it all started.
He's going to look at a curveball that breaks over the plate for strike 1.
He's got a pretty sharp curveball, too.
Yeah. Has a lot of movement on it. Here's the 1-0 fastball outside, even the count 1-1. So we missed Portillo, but he lined out to center last time, so he's 0 for 2. Here's a
Good bunt
down the third base line. Third baseman charges. He's going to
Safe.
make a play, but pulls the runner off. I think he'd have been safe anyway, so we're going to give Jordan a hit there on a nice bunt.
Now batting number 9, Trenton Bruton.
It'll bring up Trenton Bruton, the right fielder. Trenton walked last time up after a good at bat. He was trying to bunt Temez over, and they ended up walking him, and he came around to score as well.
Yeah, that bunt was self-defense partly, but he got it in a good spot between the pitcher and the third baseman. Just used his speed to beat it out.
And there's a bunt, similar spot, but good job of getting that down. And Temez gets over to second base, and Bruton sacrificed bunt right there. That's what he was trying to do last time.
Now batting number 12, Gabe Sod.
So I'll bring up Sod. Sod had a sac bunt his last time up.
Yeah, one-out sacrifice is not something most coaches like to do, but he also thought Trenton might have a chance to beat it out.
Yeah,
so.
and he was close. I mean, it really was. And as much as they practice bunting, they might be sacrifice bunting, but they'll want to get a hit out of it. Here's a ground ball to the right side. The first baseman comes off the bag, gets it, tosses it over to the pitcher covering for out number 3. And that'll end the inning for the Tigers. They get 1 hit, 1 runner, but nobody else is able to get him in from second base. So we'll end the bottom of the third. Tigers still lead at 3-0. We'll be right back with the top of the fourth as the Pirates come to bat.
All right, coming back for the fourth inning now. Tigers with a 3-0 lead. Crandall going to lead it off here. Their number 4 hitter, the DH, Landon Galafero.
Landon Galafero steps in. Miranda now delivers the first pitch. It's a line drive out to center field. It's going to fall in front of Temez this time, so we'll have a leadoff single here in the top of the fourth for the Pirates.
Now batting number 15.
Just a good job of hitting straight right back up the middle right there. And, you know, Jordan probably could have come in and tried to make a diving catch, and probably not the smartest thing to do there with nobody on.
Brings up Adam Jordan, who doubled the last time up. He's going to hit a ball hard in the hole between shortstop and third. Perkins able to dive and stop it from going in the outfield, but he'll have no play as both runners are safe,
Now
first and
batting
second.
number 8, Sergio Carranza.
Perkins was shading the bag right there. If he had been playing straight up shortstop, it would have probably been an easy play, but he went a long way to keep that from getting out to the outfield. So Miranda's going to have to do a little work here with no outs and 2 on.
It brings up Sergio Carranza. Grounded out to the shortstop last time. Probably use that again, get us a double play maybe. Miranda comes set, checks the runner at second. The Carranza bunts foul down the third base line. The runners will have to go back to their bags. Tigers up 3-0 here in the top of the fourth, but the Pirates do have the first two batters on base.
Tigers playing in at the corners here with this bunt situation.
Carranza squares. He pulls it back and the ball low, so even the count 1-1. Miranda looking in, checks the sign, checks his runner at second, delivers the 1-1, and it's a bunted, but it was high, and it was really a bad attempt at a bunt. It fouls off and hits Portillo in the chest protector, I believe.
Might got a little flesh.
Yeah, he looks like it hurt him a little bit. A little stun there. But that'll be 2 strikes now on the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
See how committed to the bunt Coach Erie is.
Miranda comes set. He'll deliver outside. He did show bunt. I don't know if he was really going to bunt or not, but that makes the count 2-2 as it was outside. Miranda checking the runner at second. He delivers another pitch. It's outside. Runs the count full now to Carranza, who also is trying to sack bunt early in this count. And he shows it even late. Runners at first and second. They look in. 3-2 count. Carranza bunts it right back to the pitcher. His only play is going to be first base, so Miranda takes the out there, but it does move the runners up to second and third. So Carranza does his job.
11,
Good job getting the bat on the ball. It was probably a strike right there, so he knew he had to attempt it. He got it down in play and moved the runners, did what his coach was wanting him to do, and gets them in scoring position here.
They got runners on second and third with 1 out now, and Caden Polish takes his first pitch outside, ball 1.
Trying to get him to chase on that bunt attempt.
Yeah, he was staying away from him. He did a good job of getting it down. Showing bunt again, and he's going to bunt and foul it back.
Mirror images on the offensive approach.
Second, third, 1 out, and bunting. Not your typical situation, but one we've come accustomed to seeing. Here's the 1-1. He's going to bunt at it and miss it. So it's going to be 2 strikes there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's not a good attempt because he's trying to get a base hit out of that. And if you got man on third base, you better be making sure you get the ball down.
He was almost running out of the box as he tried to bunt at that. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Good job right there by Miranda to get the strikeout. Now there's 2 outs. Runners on second and third, so chance here to leave them there.
I think that's his 4th, unless one of those outs we missed in the second inning trying to get the audio working. But so I think I got him at 4.
I got him at 4. I'll check their game changer.
So you got Andrew Gardner, the first baseman, up here.
First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. That was a good spot right there.
Man, it was right there on the black with some velocity.
Miranda comes set. Here's the 0-1. It's a curveball that stays way up.
Yeah, it didn't come out of his hand very well.
No, that didn't get the break he wanted.
I tell you, that wind behind him may make him feel like he's throwing harder because it's popping.
Yeah.
And he's hitting the mitt.
You can hear it all the way up here. So here's the 1-1. It's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. was a ground ball to second on the out that Galafaro in the first. There's a pitch. It's low. So 3-1 now to Gardner.
I'd like not to have to pitch to the top of the order here with these guys on base.
Yeah, that's for sure. Got Sendo on deck, and then flip over to the top. So here's the 3-1. It's going to be low, so he's going to walk the bases loaded now and bring up
Now
the
batting
Pirates'
number
second
10,
baseman.
Alan Sindo.
So 2 hits and a walk between a sacrifice bunt and a strikeout. Has the bases loaded for the Pirates here in the top of the 4th. They're trying to scratch a run and get back into the game as the Tigers have a 3-0 lead. There's a ball high. That was right just above the letters, looked like.
Yeah, I think it was high. Some of the fans certainly wanted it. Wouldn't have complained about it, but
Right. Here's the 1-0. It's in for a strike. Might complain about that if I was Sendo.
I think so too. I think the first pitch was wouldn't have minded as much being a strike as that one.
That'll even the count 1-1. Here with 2 outs, bases loaded. Miranda delivers, and that one looked better than the first.
That was better
one
than
right
all of
before.
them.
He calls that one a ball. So early season for the umpires too. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's way outside. He's gonna go to a 3-1 count on Sendo.
Got the 9-0 hitter up here.
Corbin's not going to wait. He's going to
No.
go on out there and talk with Miranda. Try to get a strike out of him.
We're going to make a switch? No, I think Easton was just wiping off. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, his stuff is just fine. He just needs to trust it and not try to be too fine with it.
I think that's going to be the key for him throughout the season. Is just going to be able to trust his stuff, even when you get behind. Don't try to overthrow or try to do too much. So Sendo will stand back in and will reset. Bases loaded. 2 outs, 3-1 count on the Pirates' second baseman. Here's the pitch. It's up, and he's going to walk him. He's going to walk in and run. Not really what you want to do there, bringing up the top of the order as well.
Now batting number 6, Maddox Hankins.
Hankins walked his last at bat. Flew out to left field his first at bat. Here's a ball hit out to left field again, and Smith's over, and he'll make the catch to get out of the inning. But the Pirates do pick up 1 run on 2 hits and 2 walks. But they'll leave the bases loaded, and the Pirates will strand another runner as they're now stranded 7 runners in 4 innings, and Tigers keep getting out of those innings. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers now lead at 3-1.
All right, we're getting ready for the bottom of the fourth now. Tigers with a 3-1 advantage after giving up a run, but they wiggle off the hook with the bases loaded there, only give up one. So 2-run advantage for the Tigers. Tigers coming up. Walker Smith going to lead it off here for the Tigers.
So Walker was able to reach his last at bat. I think we decided we're giving it a hit.
Sure. We're generous.
We are generous today. That's the first
right.
game. So
Got to get those district stats off to a good start.
yeah. And first pitch into Walker is up high. He's going to swing at the next pitch. It's a popped up to right field. Right fielder over. He's going to make the catch. So first out of the fourth inning.
Not sure he made that real clean. Looked like it kind of caught it in the pocket, didn't it?
It kind of
on the heel.
Struggling with it a little bit. I'll bring up Sean Madrano, and he takes a pitch. Looked outside to me, but they called it a strike. So.
Had a nice hit his first at bat. Came around. Did not score, but
swings at a curveball there, way out in front. So that'll be strike 2, 0-2 count. Madrano playing first base today. Wears number 10 for the Tigers. Here's a pitch. It's a curveball that misses outside and low.
Good learn. He learned from the last pitch, so that's a good job. Sean was linebacker for the Tiger football team. Came out, was having a really good start to the season. Tore up I believe it was his knee, right? So
I think that's right.
So he's coming back, working his way back.
There's a swing and a miss on a curveball right there, and he'll strike out Madrano with the nice curveball by Gardner.
Talking to his dad before the game, it just in high school, if you get hurt and miss a season, you don't get that back, and you don't get very many of them. So that's a tough thing for a kid. So
gonna bring up Blake Phillips. Blake had a single his first at bat. He's gonna swing and miss.
First strikeout of the game for Gardner.
2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Tigers leading at 3-1.
Nobody throwing in the bullpen, by the way.
Ball low, 1-1. It looks like Miranda's going to stay in for the fifth. And for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's made some of the best pitches that he's had today in this inning.
Really has that. 3 really good curveballs there to Madrano, and then right there to Phillips. Another curveball, he fouls back. Phillips had a knack at getting on base last year. I think that's why he did such a good job in that 9-hole.
Yep.
There's a ground ball out towards second base. Sendo over. He'll make the play over to first and end the inning for the Tigers. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates as they are able to retire Smith, Madrano, and Phillips in order. And we'll head to the top of the fifth. Tigers still leading 3-1.
All right, here we go. Going off to the 5th inning now. Tigers holding on to that 3-1 lead, but
9, Gage Wickersham.
Crandall's coming a little bit, and our offense is kind of falling flat. So need a good inning here from Poncho.
Yeah, definitely after last inning, I'd like to do a short inning right here. Miranda's going to deliver to Wickersham. He's going to bunt foul.
That's a classic left-handed looking
It is.
1 or 2 hole hitter right there, right? A little drag bunt running out of the box.
Yep. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be inside. Gets away from Bertillo, but there's nobody on, so it'll be all right.
High hands. Looks like a ball player, doesn't he?
He does.
Skinny little guy.
Yeah, I think he pitches some, too. I don't know if we'll see him, but I think maybe kind of closes for them a little bit. Here's a 1-1 in. It's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit the mitt. Might have been a little up above the waist.
Yeah,
It's tight.
Go either way. Here's a 2-1. Lined out to the right field. Bruton over. He'll make the catch and record the first out for the Tigers as they get Wickersham on a fly ball to right
Now
field.
batting number 2, James Wilson.
Bring up James Wilson. Wilson's hit into a fielder's choice and struck out his first time at bat. Swing and a miss. Nice fastball right there on the outside corner by Miranda. I'd like him to live out there with that and just see what they can do with it.
Just keep painting.
There's a 1-1. Good spot in the zone. Down. Makes the count 0-2. One out here. And Miranda goes a little further outside trying to get a chase out of Wilson, but he's able to watch it. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. It's a curveball that just falls right in there and gets the out. So
another one of those freeze you curveballs right there, throwing it right at your hip. Next thing you know, it's falling right in the catcher's mitt.
I think that's maybe 3 strikeouts looking that Miranda's gotten today already. There's a curveball. Stays a little bit in, but nice spot right there.
Under his hands, yeah.
Galafaro up to bat. He's the DH.
Scored the run last inning, right? Led off for the single.
Pitcher. Yep, after singling and coming around to score. Even count right now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of 5. That one's going to hit him. That curveball that just a couple of times today we've seen that from Miranda where he's not gotten a good grip on the curveball.
Adam Jordan.
It stayed up and in on him. So man on first with 2 outs now.
Thrown 2 or 3 really sharp curveballs, and that one just flies out of his hand.
Bring up Adam Jordan.
You pitch. What is that? What's happening? The ball just kind of coming off.
When I feel that, I'm not getting a good grip. It's the ball's in the wind. Sometimes it gets slicker than usual. There's a fly ball to center field. Temez is under it. He's going to get that for an easy out. And the Tigers win the inning after getting a hit by pitch. They'll leave 1 runner on base, but no hits. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers still lead it 3-1.
All right, we're getting ready for the bottom of the fifth inning. Still the 3-1 lead. Tigers need to add to that here. Got the top of the order, Steven.
Yeah, you have Perkins, Autry, and Portillo coming up. Got to be nice to add some runs right here and get a little bit of a distance between Tigers and the Pirates. We're getting late already, and it's only been about an hour.
Quick game for sure. Perk with the inside with a base hit on a bunt last time, 1 for 2. Again, hitting over 500 to start this season, so you got to keep hitting or your average is going to go down.
Yeah, that makes it tough when you're hitting that high. You got to get one hit every.
Yeah, you got to go 2 for 3 every game, man.
Perkins stands in. First pitch is outside. Gardner still looking pretty strong. He actually looked stronger last inning than he has any point in the game.
Yeah, well, by far is crisp and good velocity, good location. So.
Here's a pitch. It's going to be in for a strike. Perkins showed bunt, but I think that was just for show. Evens the count 1-1.
Always brings that third baseman in. It creates some holes for you with that threat of the bunt.
Yep. There's a swing and a foul ball. Good hard cut right there by Perkins.
Definitely a full swing on that one.
Not cheated.
Just a good all-around baseball player for you right here. Can do anything.
He'll take a pitch way outside to even the count 2-2.
Played a great defensive shortstop last year. Big at the plate. And, of course, district pitcher of the year. So, couldn't ask for much more. Yeah.
Hard to do much more than that. He fielded as a pitcher as well, too. There's a ground ball up the middle. Gardner does a good job to get a glove on it, and he'll throw him out at first base.
Well, you mentioned filling your position. He did a really good job right there. Ball was back to his right. He had to snap around. And got a glove on it.
It's going to bring up Easton Autry. Easton's flown out twice today. Once to left field, once to the center field. Their second baseman's playing short right field. And he hits one. It's going over right field. Right fielder misses it. It's off the wall. Autry's going to be at second. He's going to take a look at third, but he'll pull up there and with a nice double there by Easton Autry.
That ball is just a line shot. The wind doesn't bother that.
Nope.
And, again, the right fielder had a good jump. He just couldn't track it down. And, again, that ball had so much top spin on it and just well hit and just stronger than a high school kid should be. So
Exactly. So Portillo will stand in and take the first pitch low for ball 1. Be nice to get that runner in from second base now with 1 out. Autry at second.
These two guys are going to have to do that. You know, they're going to pitch around Easton in a lot of situations.
He drives that one, but it's foul.
Yeah, we've seen Josh turn on some balls.
He got that one in on him a little bit, and Josh did turn on it, but not able to keep it fair. Evens the count 1-1, 1 out here, bottom of 5. Tigers leading at 3-1 with the runner on second base. Curveball hit, base hit to the left field. Autry will hold up at third as it's shallow, and Portillo with a nice single to left.
It's a good job of hitting right there by Josh. Again, just going out, getting a pitch, line shot out to center field. We're going to have a pinch runner. You got the roster over there, Steven? Yes. Number 11.
11 is Cade Mitchell.
Cade Mitchell?
Yep.
He is running for, I believe, he is running.
Yeah, courtesy runner for the catcher. It's going to bring up Jordan Temez.
It's a big first and third situation here. Clean-up hitter. So we play a game. We try to get him to second base.
Yeah, not knowing Mitchell, you don't know what kind of speed
Yep.
he has. So. Temez is 2 for 2 on the day.
And
Be
he's 3 for 3. Yes,
Nice
sir.
hit.
Welcome to Corsicana, Jordan.
District debut for Jordan Temez is in good shape right now. He's made every play out there in center field and 3 for 3. So
Got that run back that the Tigers gave up. With one out, got a chance to add more here. Leadoff double pays off for Houston Autry. Comes in to score.
3 hits now in a row for the Tigers. We'll bring up Trenton Bruton. Runners on first and second. 4-1 Tigers. He's going to ground one to
Gonna
third.
be tough.
It's a slow roller. He's going to have a hard
Safe.
time getting him. He doesn't throw him out. He's safe at first. Load the bases.
He was wanting to play it to try to go to third, and he realized it was too slow. And
Yeah, third baseman started to head back, maybe thinking the shortstop could get it and throw him to him at third, but there was no chance. It was too slow, and then he fields it. And
so did he bobble that, or was it just slow getting it
I
out?
just think he was slow getting it out.
All right, so we're going to give him a hit.
I'm going to give him a hit.
All
I'm
right.
generous today.
You bet.
Bases loaded.
You get a hit. You get a hit.
There's a nice pitch in for a strike to Gabe Sod.
Need some more runs. Can't leave bases loaded again.
No.
We've already done that once. Gabe's been hitting pretty good this season. He's around 300.
There's a
There it
curveball
is.
down
Oh.
the third base line. Steps on third. Going to
Great
throw over
play.
and get the double play. So
Wow.
great job there. by the
Polish,
third
polish.
baseman.
Man,
Polish,
that's a
yeah.
great play.
That'll end the inning for the Tigers. They do pick up the 1 run, so they do lead at 4-1 as we head to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back with the Pirates at bat.
Well, Tigers get a little insurance there in the 5th. Go up 4-1 here as we go to the 6th inning. Top of the 6th will be Carranza, Caden Polish. What do you think?
Yeah,
P-O-L-I, is it? Polish. And Gardner, the first baseman Gardner, due up this inning. Going to be a foul ball here to start him off as Miranda is back out. Had a good 5th inning. After a little tough 4th inning, pitched out of most of the trouble, only gave up 1. There's a line shot, base hit. Good leadoff swing there by Carranza. Did see Autry warming up in between innings a little bit.
Yeah, Miranda's at 78 pitches right now, so early in the season. But they've played for a few weeks already.
Yep.
So.
Giving up 1 run on 4 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. Ground ball to shortstop would be good right here.
Use the double play.
Save you a few pitches. Got a DH here.
Yeah.
I mean, not DH, a pinch hitter.
I don't have their.
I think it's number 4. That's Bryce Noble. I believe he started last year.
He did. He played second base, maybe, or outfield.
I can tell you in a second. Bunts it foul.
Pretty big kid.
Yes, he is. Well, he didn't start that game. Bunts it to the right side. Miranda does get it, tosses it to first. They get the out. Down 3, 2 innings to play. I'm not sure about the bunts at this point.
I'd agree there. Miranda did make a nice play, though. It almost got by him. If it gets by him, it's a base hit.
Guess Bryce just has a memorable name. He did not start last year. So 1 out runner at second base. Oof. A little off the plate there. Close pitch. Good pitch. 1-0. Andrew Gardner, first baseman up. Sendo on deck. 1 down, 1 on. Inside, gets away. Did not hit the hitter, so they give him the free base to third. A wild pitch. Just got away from him there.
Yeah, it was that one wasn't a curveball, I don't think. I think
No.
it was just a fastball. It got away.
2-0. Outside.
Definitely missing a little more than he was early in the game.
Dobbs maybe throwing a little bit. Shows bunt here on 3-0. Walked him on 4. That may be it for him.
Now batting number 10, Alan Sendo.
Corbin Hall puts his clipboard down. Let's see if he's about to stand up. Yep. And he goes to the mound. So
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. It hadn't made a motion or anything.
actually,
yet.
that's OC down there getting loose to go in at third, I would imagine. So, and a good job overall from Miranda. Wish he would have been able to walk out of here at the end of an inning.
Yes.
So we got Big Easton Autry on the mound. Had a really good pitching performance so far this spring. Let's see, he's 2-0, 11 strikeouts, 0 ERA. So batting average against is .045. And I think it's just a few innings, right?
Yeah.
6 innings maybe.
Obviously has a good velocity, as big as he is, and throws really hard. He also has a good little breaking ball,
Yep.
too.
And, you know, last year he probably had to pitch a little more. I mean, from center field to third, and it's like OC's going to center. So
That's interesting.
he said in the pregame when we were talking that he can play all the infield and all the outfield. So, and said Temez was a really good shortstop too. So like when Connor's pitching, he may be the shortstop.
Okay.
So
Number 5, Easton Autry.
He looks like a shortstop.
yes. So we got 1 out here. So Poncho went 4 1/3, 5 1/3, right?
Yes.
5 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, is responsible for the runners. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. They tried to bunt, but he's out. He was out of the box. Yes, he was trying to squeeze it, and as he's running out of the box, he hits the ball, so it's going to be an out. Is that runner's interference?
Yep.
So they're going to – third base coach obviously wants to talk it
I'm trying
over.
to say he wasn't out of the box,
But we don't have replay, so we might, but we don't know how to do it. Adam's not here, so so
wasn't much of an argument. I think
no, he knew. So it brings up the leadoff man here, Maddox Hankins. He has flown out to left twice and walked and stolen a base. Tigers with a 4-1 lead. Runners at first and third now with 2 outs. Oof. That ball is coming now. I think he's been throwing 91, 92.
that one was right at the bottom of the zone.
Way out in front there, 0-2. I had to track down the foul ball down there. So this is, again, the 6th inning, top of the 6th. Tigers with a 4-1 lead, trying to keep it there. Easton Autry, runner goes. Yes, no.
That was a good
Josh, man, breaking ball right there. They wanted that backdoor curve. They did not get the call. Maybe stayed up a little.
Yeah, I think it might have.
Going to step back.
The runner went to second.
Yeah, he did. And indifference.
Yep.
Here's the 1-2. Will not give above the belt. That's a good pitch. 2-2.
that one's tough right there.
Rule book says. Yeah, he likes that one down around the ankles. Man, that's an up and down. That's a 12-6
Yes.
right there. Got the strikeout looking, got out of the inning. Good pitch right there, and it's going to stay 4-1. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th here. Tigers with the lead. We'll be right back. All right, back here going to the bottom of the 6th. Walker Smith going to lead it off. Walker Smith is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Run scored. Actually, he's 0 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. He on the squeeze play. Reached on a throwing error. A lot of activity out in left field today. A little off speed starts for strike 1. There's a good pitch, spotted up on the outside corner. 0-2. Cross body motion that makes the ball kind of
Yes, it does. It comes
run
back,
away.
though.
Strike 3. Got him looking. Like I said, breaking ball down.
Yep.
Just don't throw a fastball at the belt, right?
Yeah.
So, Sean Medrano 1 for 2. He's got a hit and an RBI. Blake Phillips is on deck. Thinking about it, if you had to go to the 7th, you're looking like your top of the order would be up. Ball, no strikes here to Medrano.
I mean, Gardner's throwing a really good game, despite that 1 inning.
Hurt by the throwing error on the squeeze play.
Yep.
Might have cost him another run. Could have gotten out of that maybe with 2.
Yes.
Three 3-0 now to Medrano. So, again, a 2-1, 3-1 game looks a whole lot different.
Yes.
He's had a lot of short innings. He just had the two innings with more than 4 batters.
Yep.
In for strike there on 3-0. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop is over. Wickersham with it. Throws it to first. Gets the out. 2 down here in the 6th. going to be Blake Phillips, who is 1 for 2. Got a bunt hit and a ground ball to second.
I like the walk-up songs this year. Phillips the only one that has one that I know.
Yeah, I think I could have helped him with some better walk-up music, but there's going to be a ground ball to shortstop again. Wickersham up with it. Quick release. Gets it over. That's 3 quick outs here for Gardner. So they're saving the pitches. So after 6 innings, it's 4-1. Tigers 3 outs away. We'll see if Eastern Autry can come close this thing out. We'll be back after this. All right, here we are. The top of the 7th inning. Wickersham, Wilson, and Galafaro on to face Easton Autry and trying to close this out. Golly. Fastball at the belt. That is a strike in the rule book. Ball 2.
Feels like the zone has changed a little bit the last inning or two. Anything you want is consistent.
Yep. Swing and a miss.
That's just velocity. Right
Yep.
there.
2 balls and a strike. Two and 2, fouls it off. We throw a 2-seam. That the first swinging, first pitch
No,
strike was like it's
it.
2-seam.
Yeah.
Like it's got a little dive to it.
Yeah.
2 and 2. Foul ball down the left side. Playing defense on that fastball. Breaking ball in. Wow. Wow.
That's tough.
Yes.
Now batting number 2.
He should have struck out, but not on that pitch.
Not on that pitch, exactly.
I mean, that ball had so much break. It was a strike for a long way, but it ended up well inside. There's a ball here to Wilson. Wickersham was not
Yeah, he
happy with
wasn't
that.
happy. I understand.
All right, ball off's a strike now. 1-1. He painted it. That's outside, 2-1.
Further there and didn't get it.
Whew. 2-2.
That pitch right there, fastball on the outside corner with his velocity is going to be hard to hit.
Yep, no doubt. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts, 3 in a row.
Now
That
batting
seemed a little
number
bit more like
14,
a
Landon
slider, I
Bell.
think,
Yeah.
right there. It was hard, but it had a little break at the end.
Little cut, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a cut.
Coming off of his hand a little bit. Whew, it's hot. The
Yeah.
ball is hot.
I'd like to see if there's a gun, see what he's throwing, because that one.
They
had a
got
lot of
one right
juice
there
on
on the
it,
front
did
row.
they?
I don't know who that is. Can't tell. Ball 2. Hardest we've seen since Petty was here.
Yeah. That's Ennis scouting, it looks like. Or looks like a knee down there.
Yep. 3-0. Strike one, 3-1.
That's that 3-0 strike that
Yeah.
we don't like usually, but we'll take it this time.
3-2. That was better. He went back into the zone right there. Full count, 2 outs. Strike him out. Struck out all 4 that he saw. That's pretty good. That's pretty good
not
baseball,
bad.
right?
That's pretty solid right there.
See 4 guys, strike out 4 guys. So that's really good stuff. So
It might remind you a little bit of that shortstop we played in the state, right? That came in and closed out games.
Yeah, that guy who's playing for the Royals right now.
Yeah.
It might have had about 4 or 5 miles an hour more velocity on it, but
Same result.
yes, it looked about the same. Good grief, man! That was a great job right there by Easton Autry, coming in, throwing strikes, getting out of this game, and with a W, and just a fun day here for the ballpark. Tigers get off to a 4-1 victory here against Crandall. That will be game 2 on Thursday at 1 o'clock. We will hang out here for a little bit and talk. We will have, I'm sure, Coach Autry, and see who he brings. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
Think he brings Jordan up here to get him introduced,
maybe
or
so. He's
Poncho?
3 for 3. Maybe that would be a good one, you know.
Yeah.
Bring up Easton.
Easton Autry with 4
Four
strikeouts and 4 bats. Big obliterated double so down the line. So Tigers again getting off to what would you expect, right?
Yeah.
A win for Autry to get his district campaign started. Had 400 wins as a coach, 300 wins as a Corsicana Tiger coach already. Got a lot more left in the tank to give, and we didn't really get to play the coaches show, but I told him, I said, yeah, knowing you think you should have had 500 wins and not 400 wins. He said, yeah. So if we'd have done this a little different or that a little different, we would have had 500 wins by now. So, but yeah, that's good stuff. And the Tigers come out here and do what you expect. And how about that? This is what I like. Here's Easton Autry. Gets the broom, goes out and fixes his position.
I love that.
Of course, we had to use rakes, but they use brooms now.
And smoothed out the dirt, but they just have to get these little rubber nuggets all done. But really, that was about as clean a game as you could hope for to start district off, you know, and come out in really windy conditions to be able to come out and, you know, obviously would have liked to not given up the run, but man, that was pretty solid performance by the Tigers.
I got them with 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error for the other team, and 6 left on base. It's pretty clean. And for our friends from Crandall, 1 run on 4 hits. You got no errors by the Tigers. And they left 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, I think your pitching did a pretty good job cutting that down for you. And your defense played solid in a windy day. You know, could have caused problems in the outfield. They were able to overcome that. And, you know, like you said, it's a pretty clean game. And then thought Poncho did a good job. He got himself in trouble with 5 walks. But, you know, Easton Autry came in and just shut it down. That's what you're going to see all year, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good formula right there. If you can, you know, if you've been around Coach Autry, you know it's defense and pitching is his priority. And, I mean, that was pretty good today. So keep that up. Keep the errors down. You're going to win a lot of ball games.
Well, Coach Autry's coming. I guess we only got 2 headsets. We're going to have to talk to Adam about that. So.
I'll have to get another one.
No. Anyway, nice win, nice game for the Tigers to come away, get off to a 1-0 start in district play, and get things rolling just the right way. So, all right. Hey, Coach. Yeah, we're on. Waiting on you, bud. Yeah.
Well,
You're good.
my head's a little bigger than Steve's.
At least Adam left the one with only 1 earpiece, you know. So, all right. Well, congrats, Coach. You got the win. You got 3 runs early in the game that kind of give you a little breathing room right there.
Yeah, you know,
I was really proud of the guys. We executed some offense there, and we got a 2-strike squeeze down there, and Jordan did a really good job tonight with 3 hits. Getting on base, and Poncho gave us a good start. A little sloppy there in the middle, but Easton came in and closed the door.
Yeah, I thought Poncho had the best stuff we've probably seen him in his career today. At times, his fastball is lively. He's got a really sharp curveball when he gets a good throw on it, and got some nice strikeouts. And again, the thing that over the years that might have gotten him in trouble is sometimes having walks, and he had 5 of them today.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to clean up. Going into today, he only had 3 walks on the season. And so, the way the wind was blowing today made it tough to throw a breaking ball. And, you just had to trust your stuff and throw it over the plate. I thought the umpire squeezed us a little bit on some really close pitches. I'm going to go back and watch the game on the stream. But, I thought he made some quality pitches, but we got to clean up the walks. Because that's not Corsicana baseball.
Yeah, don't pay any attention to the commentary about the strike calls. So.
I think I know y'all well enough. I already know what y'all are saying. So, but I did. I thought he battled. He grinded. He made some pitches when he needed to. We just got to clean up the walks and just be aggressive in the strike zone, no matter what the umpire's doing or what the wind's doing. And like I said, we had a good offensive inning there. He pitched good enough that he got himself in a little bit of trouble and got out of it. And then we were able to bring Easton in there with 5 outs to get, and he got him.
Yeah, it's sure. Well, I started to say he struck out everybody, but he did have the one where they bunted, got himself out. But yeah, it's pretty efficient, right? 4 strikeouts and 5 at bats, and I think the other was a one pitch at bat on the squeeze play.
Yeah, he went 3-0 the last hitter, but he came back and blew his doors off. So, he did what he needed to do, and that's what he's been doing in that role, and just trying to keep him healthy and just keep his arm fresh.
Early season game, Stephen and I talked about it. He commented that it was a very clean game on your part, no errors. You were aggressive running the bases. You were aggressive on offense. You forced them into some plays that they couldn't make. And, it just looked like a typical Heath Autry team out there.
Well, they did play that way today. We talked about it before we came out. We knew what the conditions were. And, I think we've had a bunch of guys trying really hard to be perfect. And it's kind of slowed us down a little bit on our development. And uncharacteristically, the last few weeks, we've been making some errors. And I told them that, we just got to take care of the ball, play Corsicana baseball, and let those guys make the mistakes. Just keep the game close. Like, we want close games. If we keep the game close, we're going to be able to apply some pressure and make those guys make plays. And it's tough in this wind to throw the ball on the run. It's tough for a guy to get off the mound and throw the ball into the wind. And, that's a very tough environment we just played in. I was really proud of the no errors. And when I go in and talk to him in a minute, it's the first thing I was going to say.
Well, Thursday you go to Crandall, place where you've played several times, including playoffs over the years. Last few years, you got full complement of pitching, really, other than Poncho. You got, the district pitcher of the year is available for you to go. You got Dobbs, who's pitched a lot over there, and you still got Easton and Jordan.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be jealous of all your pitching you got.
Well, we just got to piece it together and make it happen. I was proud of Ponce. That's his first ever district start, and so for him to go out and give up 1 run, I was really proud of him. And it's his senior year. It's his time. It's his time to be a leader and take the team over and go on the mound and throw strikes and let us play defense.
Well, good.
Going 10, 20 miles an hour harder than it is today. So I was glad the coach agreed to do that. And so, I think our whole district pretty much moved their game. So, just gives it a little more even chance and takes away some of those things. So I like our chances going over there. And, like you said, we got plenty of good arms. We just got to execute and play Corsicana baseball and see what happens.
I know you will. Thanks, Coach. We look forward to it.
Thank you,
look forward to a great season.
First time for y'all to meet Jordan here.
Yeah, I know. We're going to break him in right. So. All right. Well, Jordan, congratulations. Great start here for your Corsicana Tiger District career, going 3 for 3, playing a good defense in center field. Talk about what it's meant to be on this Corsicana Tiger team.
What's really meant to be on this Corsicana Tiger team, you really got to, love your teammates. I feel like we got a good group of friends and teammates on this team that just, want to push each other to the limit to, your expectations on the field. And it's just, they push you to that limit and you end up playing good, and there's your outcome right there.
Well, you're coming into a team that returns a lot of starters, had a lot of success over the years. You know, you don't have to be the savior. You just got to be one of the team, right, and come
Yes,
in and
sir.
fit right in. And you did that today. You got it all started there in the second inning with that leadoff single, and you
Sir.
finished it up with an RBI singled in and got a little bunt hit in between. So
Yes, sir.
that's a great start for you. You having fun?
Yes, sir. I'm having a good fun.
All
Great
right.
amount of fun.
All right, you played center. I saw you play a little third today. I know you can
Sir.
pitch. I know you can play some short. You got a favorite?
Probably center field right now, honestly. Center field.
It's kind of fun roaming around out there, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, talk about yourself a little bit. What is it? What do you like to do? You know, what's your favorite subject in school? Who's your favorite baseball player? What's up?
My favorite subject in school is probably algebra. I like math. I like all the numbers. I feel like it's pretty easy.
Kind of relates to baseball, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. And then probably like my favorite MLB player right now is probably Mookie Betts. I like the way he
Mookie.
play.
Well, he's kind of like you, man. He plays a lot of positions,
Sir.
can do it all, right? So,
Yes, sir.
all right, man. Well, congrats. Looking forward to talking to you a lot more this
Sir, thank
season.
you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, Jordan Temez, newest Corsicana Tiger, off to a big start. All right, Pancho. All right, man. We're only used to talking to you in playoff games, man. How does it feel like getting out into a district game and getting started?
That feels real good. Better than play. Well, nah, I can't do that.
It's not better than
It's not
playoffs,
bad,
man.
but you know,
Just looking forward to doing this all year, right?
yes.
Well, you had a good game. You had some really good moments. Talk about getting yourself in trouble there a little bit and how you got out of it.
Well, I don't like making excuses, but I don't know if you saw, but I kept licking my hands
Yeah?
very, very much. So the balls I was getting very slick. I couldn't do nothing about it, so I just had to throw it in there, let him hit it, let him bunt it,
Yeah.
get him out.
Well, that's all right. You got to take those outs when they come, right?
Oh yeah.
But your fastball, I mean, talk about how much more velocity you've got this year than last year.
Well, this summer, I slimmed up. You know,
You did, man. Looking good out there. Slim and sexy.
hey, all summer I was just working on my fastball, my mechanics, and all that. And I don't know, but I got a new little wind-up pitch right there. You know, and I like it. It makes me I have feel for it. Fastball and my curveball, change up. I'm still working on it, but you know, I feel me personally. I feel like I got better.
Well, no doubt. I mean, your velocity's noticeably a little more than it was. And, you know, when we first saw you over in Longview, when you came in, got that big save over in Longview to hang on to that win, mostly curveballs, right? A lot of off speed. And last year, a little more mix. And then this year, it's, you know, your fastballs really, you did a great job for a lot of the game getting ahead in the count.
Yes.
Has that been something you really tried to focus on and work on, is trying to get ahead in the count?
Oh yeah, because you know last year I was just a walk guy, not really a strike thrower, more of a walk guy. So this year I told myself 10 or less walks. You know that kind of got me up in there, but I still got all year to prove myself. I'm not a walk person. I'm a strike thrower. So you know it's good to throw strikes. Feels good.
Well, good stuff, man. Congratulations getting
Thank you.
getting your W today, getting your first win in district. Looking forward to a big year from you, and you're looking good, man.
Thank you.
All right, Bubba. Take care.
You too.
Isaiah Moran.
Got to have a good grip on the ball.
Yep.
And when
We
it's
saw
up
it
to
fall out of his hands a
Yeah,
couple times. So.
Yeah, so great job. I like what he said. I like he's trying to change his mentality to be a strike thrower. That's something that I mean, if you pitch very long, and I know it's Coach Autry's philosophy, get ahead with the strike and let them beat themselves. There's not many high school teams that are going to beat you by hitting the long ball. So you can come out here and you fill up the strike zone and pitch ahead and get them on the defensive.
Well, Tigers take care of business today, win 4-1, be back in action on Thursday at 1 o'clock. From Crandall, you can check in right here on the Corsicana Tiger Sports Network on YouTube. Stephen Nutt will have that game for you. I'll be back next Tuesday. Terrell, right?
Terrell, yep.
Yep, we got Terrell next week, and we look forward to taking care of that. And let's see, that game is in Terrell. So beautiful Terrell baseball field. Same one I played on 40 years ago. So
It's old school. I
they
kinda
did
like
add
it,
some,
though.
did they add some turf to it? No, that's
not
where
last year.
Easton got hurt.
Yep.
Don't run charging the ball. Yep. So, no, but good stuff right there. We'll get off of here and try to get off to a good start next week. And we appreciate you joining us. And you know, Stephen, I'm sure will have everything working just perfectly. Have Adam on speed dial because he won't be there either. So, but next week I think he'll be back, right? So at least one day. So
And I do think we do have the wide view, and we'll have that there, I think. But
I bet you can do that.
We can get at least one view going. And,
Yep.
But when we get back, he'll have back to normal with the multiple views. I think that production that Adam and them do when we're at home with the multiple cameras is unreal for a high school. So hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, no doubt. And he's just gotten better and better every year with it, and his crew. And I know this football season was fun watching what all they did. And when you watch one of their games, it was really good in spite of the commentary sometimes. So, so anyway, we appreciate you. And again, taking this journey with us. You know, it's not like K&D, but you know, we're bringing you the game and you get to see it. So, and would be remiss if we got off the air without mentioning this is going to be our first baseball season without our friend Todd Wills. And, you know, he loved nothing more than coming out and doing baseball games and not liking Heath's bunt strategy. So,
yeah, I wondered if Coach Autry did that today for him because it worked today, that's for sure.
It sure did. Okay, bud. Well, we'll be back with you on Thursday. Check in for Stephen as game number 2 against Crandall. Tigers win 4-1. Get off to a great start. And, wow, what a beautiful day. Go out and enjoy it and enjoy this spring break week. And until Thursday, right? We wish you all a good day. God bless and go Tigers.